Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mellow, and if you're new to this channel, hi, hey, and welcome to the family. To all my channel subscribers plus viewers, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, guys, as you see in the title above, I will be talking about my experience as a grade 11 learner, and also I will be giving advice to the future grade 11s. So without me blabbering too much, let's get into the topic. So my grade 11 experience was fun. I had to climb mountains and hills. I had to jump streams, and I also at some point had to take a step back, rest, think about everything, and then start again from square one. So that was my grade 11 in a nutshell. So let me just break it down even further, right? So in 2020 I was a grade 10 student, right? And everything was okay up until the pandemic decided otherwise. It decided that it will take over the world, and it did. And unfortunately, we weren't able to go to school for the whole year. We only went for term 1, term 3, and term 4. But we never even touched term 4 that much. We only did term 1 and term 3 basically, right? So we did that, and mind you, most of the topics I didn't know. Yes, I studied when I was at home and the online classes and all, but we weren't able to cover most of the topics. And mind you, those topics we had to do this year. It was a continuation of them this year in grade 11, right? So it was that way. And then okay, it was that way. So this year I had to teach myself how to rely on myself as well as relying on God. I also had to teach myself how to study, how to enjoy studying, because at some point we just don't want to study. Procrastination is the biggest enemy to students, right? So I had to teach myself how to enjoy studying, how to study efficiently and effectively, and I also had to learn how to manage my time. Guys, one of my biggest weaknesses was time management. Guys, I didn't know how to manage my time. I would do this, leave that, do that, leave this and do that. Everything was always piling up, and it caused me to be in a lot of pressure. And guys, so yeah, it happened that way. I had to learn how to focus, to prioritize my time and my things, and to actually know where am I going, because most of the things I just did it because other people do it, right? So the very first advice I give to all the grade 11s is know your goal, know where you're heading, know what you want to achieve by the end of 2022 or 2023 or the end of your grade 11 year, right? You should know your goals. And when I say your goals, yes, we know our goals. I want to be famous and all that. I mean career goals. Know where you're going, right? If you're going to do medicine, be sure that you want to do medicine, and what type of medicine, and what career subjects does it need, right? Because a lot of learners in my school and class have changed subject streams because they didn't know what they wanted to do at first, but now that they know what they wanted to do, they had to change their career stream because what they wanted to do didn't require the one they were in by then, right? So know your goal, your career goals, and know what streams it needs before you go ahead, because trust me, grade 11 is the door or the key to your goal. The second advice is study hard, because there's a reason why I say that. Because grade 11 has a lot of content. Honestly, it has a lot of content, and that content needs to be covered as soon as possible, especially in this pandemic. This pandemic has made things even harder. So study hard in your free time. Study. If you don't know what to do, that you're just sitting and watching TV and TV is boring, go ahead and study, because you're going to need every second counts. Actually, in grade 11, every minute counts. Whatever you do in that minute, make sure that it counts to you achieving your goal. Because if you just laze around, go out with friends, and especially if you're a science student, if you're doing mathematics, pure maths, if you're doing life sciences, physical sciences, geography, if you're doing accounting, economics, but economics is easy, business studies is easy, I think, right? But anyway, whatever subjects you do, make sure you study hard. Parties, friends, events, you'll see them later, right? You'll see them when it is needed, right? But study harder, because guys, go, it's tough. Know your weaknesses, right? And the reason I say this is because knowing our weaknesses can help us to actually work on it more, and those weaknesses cannot be in front of our goals, cannot stop us from achieving one's goals. And I'm sure everyone's goals is to pass grade 11 and 12, just to pass all the grades, right? So you need to know your weaknesses. I had a weakness whereby I was bad at time management. Guys, I was so bad at time management, and it really put me down. It really pulled me down for 2 terms, because I didn't know how to manage my time. So imagine all the time I've wasted term 1 and term 2. Now I'm only left with term 3 and term 4 to cover term 1, 2, 3, and 4. And term 4, I'm going to write an examinations on term 1, 2, and 3, and 4. You could imagine how it was, So know your weaknesses. Work on your weaknesses as soon as possible before it's too late. The third one, every grade, it's not easy to pass, right? There is a lot of challenges in that grade, in that whole year, term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4. There is a lot of challenges, and there is always that one subject you will struggle with. Because I struggled with physical sciences. Oh my guys, grade 11 physical sciences. Guys, like tulana lamabota. Guys, physics would make physics was my biggest enemy. Physics was my biggest enemy, and I never loved it, guys. I never loved it. Some people might find hardships in mathematics. Some people would find hardships in other subjects that they do. But for me, physical sciences was my number one problematic subject. I had problems with physical science, and shockingly and surprisingly, in grade 10, I was doing fine. Physical sciences was not much of a problem, I think. But it wasn't much of a problem. So grade 11, I don't know what happened. I don't know, but physical sciences chose violence. It chose war, because, guys, for physics. And every science learner was crying. Do not go by friends. And I'm sure you've heard about this, and I'm still going to repeat it. Do not go by your friends. Do not make decisions with your friends. Because first things first, the friends we have in grade 9 will not be the friends that we'll have in grade 10 and 11 and 12. And the friends that we have in grade 12, we are not entirely sure that we're going to see them after grade 12, in the life after grade 12. We don't know, right? We lose friends as we go. So sometimes do not rely on your friends to make decisions that, we are going to do life sciences, physical sciences, and maths, and we're going to do medicine and be doctors, whereas you wanted to become something else, but because you wanted to stay close with your friend, and then you decided to do that. What happens if you fight during that year? What happens if you fight during the year and then you are no more friends, and now you've made you've taken a wrong decision, and now you have to change career streams, and then now you have to change subject stream, go to another subject, and now you're left behind because you weren't able to start with it. Imagine that, what that does to you as a person. So please don't go by friends. Yes, it's nice to have friends, be friends, but do not let your friends' decision overtake your decision and make you do the wrong decisions that are wrong for you, basically. That advice, but it's actually a lesson that I've learned, and I would give it to you as an advice that no one is going to push yourself. No one is going to push you except yourself, right? No one is going to push you except yourself, and there is a reason why I say that. I've always had a problem with physical sciences in the beginning of my grade 11 year, and trust me, I've seen flames. It showed me flames. I never let that pull me down. Hey, term 1, physical sciences, I got 32%, which was level 2. Term 2, I got 36%, which was level 2. Term 3, I got a bit of level 6, right? And then term 4, I got a level 5, because I pushed myself to study harder. Like, I didn't like myself getting a level 2 on my report, because I've never gotten a level 2 in my report since grade 1. I have never gotten a level 2 or a level 3. I always has been from level 5, 6, 7. But 5, I even kicked it out. I was always level 6, 7. 6, 7, 6, 7. And then all of a sudden, it's me, level 2, physical sciences. You know? So it hurt me a lot, and therefore I had to push myself. Like, I had to fight. With the help of my mom, yes, she helped me to always stay calm, because I would always panic a lot. I would always panic, get panic attacks and all that. So she helped me, but she only helped me to a certain point. I had to help myself even harder, right? So therefore, that's when I decided to work on my time management skills. I had to also do an annual study timetable, whereby I had to give each and every subject a minimum or maximum time to study it and understand it correctly and perfectly, right? And then I decided to use the SQ3R method to see whether it will be effective for me, and it was. I really enjoyed using that method. And then I also decided that I also saw that studying for myself at some point, it was a little bit of a setback, because there were some particular questions or topics that I didn't understand, and I would go online, look for those topics, find them, but still wouldn't understand, right? So I decided to just take a few of my friends, and we did a little bit of a study session or study group, and I actually got to understand most of the things, right? So we used to help each other, we helped each other, and we would meet each and every day to study, except Sabbath days, except those days. But we would meet every now and then, actually. We would study with one another, having fun with one another, up until we got to a point where our marks leveled up. We upped our game in physical sciences without the help of without the help of a practical test, right? So you know how examinations are. They could choose violence anytime, right? But no one is going to push you except yourself. So, and again, no one is going to stop you except yourself, because we do stop ourselves without us even realizing. And the very first mistake we ever do is tell ourselves that we're not good enough. We are not talented enough. We are not given the talent to be able to pass this particular subject or this particular test, right? But you are. God gave you the capability to be able to complete each and everything through Him. So you giving yourself negative thoughts that I can't do it. You know, some people are just talented in physical sciences. Yes, they are, and they worked hard to get there. I want you to find the clever person, right? The cleverest. The most cleverest person in your school, right? And ask them what they did in order for them to be able to obtain higher marks in their test. They will tell you they study, and they never let themselves down, and they always think positively. So guys, the only person who is going to push you is yourself, and the only person who's going to stop you is yourself. So you choose whether you want to push yourself or you want to stop yourself. Advice number 7 or 6 or 7 is have fun. do not take grade 11 too so much seriously, because you're going to hurt yourself. Honestly, you're going to hurt yourself. So have fun, take everything, but not too much fun. You can have fun, but not too much fun, to a point where you are playful and then your marks start dropping. Like, girl, boy, no. Have fun and enjoy it as much as possible. Take each and every challenge as practical as it can get for you to understand it, and make sure that you take everything positively. Positive thoughts create positive. Last advice, but probably not least, is believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, trust yourself. Ask God to intervene and to be involved in your challenges. Believe, trust, and have faith in yourself and in God, because that's what you need. And that is my number one advice. I should have made this advice number one, but I thought that saved the best. Believe in yourself, trust in God. Tell yourself that you are capable of doing a particular thing, because you are capable of doing a particular thing. Ask God for strength, for wisdom, and for guidance to make sure that you're doing the right decisions, you're taking the right decisions, and you're doing the right thing. So thank you guys for watching my video, hoping that this video and advices will help you to tackle grade 11. And please guys, have fun, discover yourselves, experience the fullness and fun of grade 11. And I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best for your grade 11 year. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. You know that I love you, and you know that God loves you. Till we meet again in my next video, stay safe and stay blessed. From me to you, bye.